Remain calm, feel good, stay committed. I'm going to say that again. Remain calm. I need you to remain calm. For many of us, whenever we come up against a challenge, whenever we come up against a roadblock, whenever we are offended, whenever things don't go our way, we blow up. And listen, if you want to win, you're going to have to get control over your emotions. You're going to have to get control over your feelings. You're going to have to get control over your response. Because when you are emotional, when you are angry, when you are offended, you're not going to respond the right way. When you are angry, when you are offended, you are giving the other person the upper hand. Instead of taking control of the situation, you are losing control of the situation because you are losing control of you. So if you're going through something that is difficult, I need you to take a step back and calm down. Because when you are calm, that's when your creativity kicks in. When you are calm, that's when you can really think clearly. That's when you are best suited to problem solve. But when you're just popping off and you're going off on people, and maybe you're not even doing that, but maybe you're discouraged. Maybe you are finding yourself in tears. Maybe you are finding yourself having a pity party. Maybe you are finding yourself stressed, anxious, depressed. I need you to take a step back. I need you to talk yourself into calming down. And if you can't do it, you need to have someone that you can call who can help you to calm down. For many, I am that person. It's like, listen, I got to call my coach. I got to call my mentor. I got to call my whatever. So if you're not able to do it, if you're not in that place or space where you can calm yourself down, I need you to connect with someone who can. Because that will determine the results you get. That will determine if you stay stuck or if you experience the breakthrough that you have been looking for. Listen, the best manifestation you can experience in this moment is feeling good. Oh my goodness. Because when you feel good, you attract more good into your life. I can't say that enough. I can't stress that enough. When you're discouraged, everything just seems to be going wrong. It's called negative momentum. It's almost like you're looking for things to get worse. And when I'm talking to somebody and that's all they're talking about is things are going to get worse and this is going on, like, listen, we got to cut this conversation short. Because that's not my world. That's not my reality. I understand what's going on right now in the United States of America. But I also understand that my happiness is in my hands. Oh my goodness, who am I talking to today? My happiness is in my hands. I get to choose how I'm going to show up every day. I get to choose whether or not I'm going to be happy or depressed. I get to choose whether I'm going to be hopeful or if I'm going to feel hopeless. I get to choose whether or not I am going to take control over my life, my situation, my experience, my emotions, my happiness, or if I'm going to let someone else determine that for me. And so I want you to understand that you have more control than you think you do. So don't give that control to your boss. Don't give that control to a politician. Don't give that control to anyone. It's going to be up to you. This is an internal thing. This is an internal thing. It's a choice. I choose to be happy. I choose to keep going. I choose to believe in myself. I choose to believe that my life will get better every single day. I need you to stay committed. I need you to stay committed to the goals that you set for yourself at the beginning of this year. A lot of times we get fuzzy when things aren't going the way we want them to go. Listen, I need you to stay committed. I need you to do what you said you were going to do. I need you to hold yourself accountable. And I need you to understand that you are not behind. I need you to understand that you are not a failure. I need you to understand that you are right where you are supposed to be. Things might not be moving as fast as you want them to, but if you keep working, if you keep working on yourself, if you keep working towards your goals, if you keep getting better, right? If you keep managing your emotions, if you keep striving to be disciplined, you are going to reap a reward for everything you're going through. But what most people do is, as soon as they encounter a challenge or a struggle or opposition, they give up, they quit. And if you give up and if you quit, that means you must not really want what you're saying you want. It's not going to be easy. I wish I could tell you this thing was easy. I wish I could tell you entrepreneurship is easy. I wish I could tell you that marriage is easy, that raising kids is easy. Like, listen, it's great. Like, I love my husband. I love my kids. I love my business. Let me get that clear right now. But I must say that every day is not going to be roses. There's sometimes you got to deal with some stuff. You got to deal with some challenges. You got to deal with disagreements. And in business, you got to deal with rejection, but you can't let that stop you. You got to allow the other people to catch up with where you are. They gotta align with your beliefs, right? And hopefully your belief is that you are great. Hopefully your belief is that you are valuable. Hopefully your belief is that you are an asset. And this is the thing. Sometimes your goal, it seems like it is so far away. And it's like, what's going on? But if you hang in there, what you will see is that when the winds come, I'm telling you, they are fast and furious. I'm talking about when you hang in there, it's like you are overtaken by God's goodness. Oh my goodness. When you hang in there, when you truly activate your faith, you will look up one day and say, wait a minute. Everything that I have asked for, everything that I have strived for, everything that I have prayed for, I'm looking at it. I'm touching it. I'm experiencing it. Listen, maybe you have gone after positions, after promotions, after contracts, and you are trying to figure out why you are constantly being denied, or why are they constantly choosing other people over you. Do not allow that to break you. I'm telling you, it's a learning lesson. It should be a motivator. So for me, when I experience rejection, when I go for something and I don't get it, I'm like, you know what? We got to get better. We've got to get better. We've got to be so good at what we do that we are the only choice. We are the obvious choice. And so what I want you to do is start getting prepared now for every single thing that you have been praying for. And it's going to start with your mindset. Where do you set your mind? Is it always negative? Are you always worrying? Are you always complaining? Are you always comparing yourself to other people? Are you always saying that you want to do something, but you never do it? Are you always procrastinating? Listen, check yourself. Check yourself. You don't need anyone else to check you. If you want it as bad as you say you want it, I need you to check yourself. I need you to keep the commitments that you have made to yourself. And I need you to show up every single day. Every day, I need you to show up. And I need you to self-assess. Did I do what I said I was going to do? That's the only way to make your vision your reality. You can't be off and on. You can't be on fire one minute and discouraged the next. You've got to understand that you're going to have these ebbs and flows. You got to understand that you have to ride the waves of life. Every day is not going to be sunny, but leverage that rain. Leverage that rain to nurture your seed. Keep planting those seeds and let God take care of the harvest. Until next time, let's go.